Welcome back to YN Tech Global Technology. If you're struggling to boost traffic or if your current SEO strategies feel a little stagnant, today's video is for you. I'm going to walk you through a proven SEO method that can increase your website traffic up to 15 times. We're not talking about quick fixes here, but about building a solid foundation for long-term online success. Stick around to learn how to implement this powerful strategy and watch your website traffic soar. First up, we're moving beyond single keywords to keyword clusters. Now, if you've been in the SEO game for a while, you know how competitive single keywords can be. Trying to rank for a single high-volume keyword is like trying to win a lottery. Possible, but the odds are stacked against you, especially if you're just starting out. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, we're going to diversify our approach with keyword clusters. Think of it this way. Instead of just optimizing for one or two keywords, we're going to group similar terms into a cluster around a primary keyword. For instance, let's say your website focuses on home decor. Instead of just targeting that broad term, think about the different facets of home decor that people might be searching for. You could have a cluster around modern home decor ideas, another around affordable decor tips, and yet another for small space decor. See how we're expanding our reach here? By creating content around these related keywords, we're casting a wider net and attracting a larger audience. This approach helps search engines understand the breadth of your content, making it more likely that you'll rank for multiple related search terms. But it's not just about throwing a bunch of related keywords on a page. We need to make sure our content is structured in a way that makes sense for both search engines and users. That means creating high-quality content that provides real value and answers the specific questions people are asking. Remember, the goal here is to become a go-to resource for your target audience. When they have a question about home decor, you want your website to be the first place they turn to, and by targeting keyword clusters, you're well on your way to achieving that. Next, let's focus on content depth. Now, we've all heard the saying content is king, right? But in today's online world, it's not enough to just churn out any old content. We need to create content that's in-depth, comprehensive, and truly valuable to our audience. Think about it. When you're searching for information online, are you more likely to click on a short, superficial article or a long-form piece that dives deep into the topic? The answer is obvious. Google knows this too, which is why they reward pages that provide comprehensive information. So how do we create content that's both in-depth and engaging? It starts with understanding your audience and their needs. What questions are they asking? What information are they looking for? Once you have a good understanding of your audience, you can start crafting long-form, in-depth articles that cover topics from multiple angles. Don't be afraid to get granular and provide as much detail as possible. But remember, longer doesn't mean fluffier. Every section of your content should add value and provide actionable insights. Break up your text with clear headings, bullet points, and relevant media to make it easy to read and digest. The goal here is to create content that's so valuable, so informative, that people can't help but spend time on your page. And the longer people stay on your page, the more it signals to Google that your content is high quality and deserves a higher ranking. Now, let's talk about internal linking. It's one of the most underrated SEO strategies, but crucial for a user-friendly website that Google loves. Think of internal linking as building bridges within your website. You're guiding visitors from one piece of relevant content to another, keeping them engaged. It's not just about keeping visitors longer, although that's a bonus. Internal linking helps search engines understand and rank your website. Linking to another page passes link juice, a vote of confidence from one page to another. This establishes a hierarchy of information, signaling to Google which pages are most important. Start by identifying your top-performing pages. Leverage their authority to boost other relevant pages on your site. Link from high-performing pages to related articles or service pages. This signals to Google that these pages are related and deserve to rank for similar keywords. Internal linking is an ongoing process. Always look for opportunities to create relevant internal links. Chapter 4. Leverage Schema Markup. Now let's dive into something called Schema Markup. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry. It's not as complicated as it sounds. In a nutshell, Schema Markup is like giving Google a cheat sheet to understand your website's content better. Imagine you're reading a book and instead of just plain text, there are highlighted sections, bold keywords, and maybe even some images and captions to help you grasp the information quickly. That's essentially what Schema Markup does for your website. It adds an extra layer of information to your website's code that search engines can easily understand and use to display what we call rich snippets in search results. These rich snippets are like eye-catching billboards for your website. They provide additional information beyond the standard title tag and meta description, making your listing stand out from the crowd and enticing users to click through to your site. Let's say you have an e-commerce website selling shoes. With Schema Markup, you can highlight key information like product names, prices, sizes, colors, customer ratings, and even availability. This information can then appear directly in the search results, giving potential customers a sneak peek at what you offer before they even visit your site. And it's not just for e-commerce. Schema Markup can be used for a wide range of content, including articles, recipes, events, local businesses, and much more. By implementing Schema Markup, you're not only making it easier for search engines to understand your content, but you're also increasing your chances of earning those coveted rich snippets, which can significantly improve your click-through rates and drive more traffic to your site. Chapter 5. Consistent backlink building. Now let's talk about backlinks. In the world of SEO, backlinks are like gold. They're a signal to Google that your website is trustworthy, authoritative, and worth ranking highly in search results. Think of it this way. Every backlink you earn is like a vote of confidence from another website. The more high-quality backlinks you have pointing to your site, the more Google trusts your content, and the higher they'll rank you. But here's the catch. Not all backlinks are created equal. Just like in real life, endorsements from reputable sources carry more weight. A backlink from a well-established website in your industry is worth far more than a backlink from a spammy or irrelevant site. So how do you go about building high-quality backlinks? It all starts with creating exceptional content that others will find valuable and want to share. This could be anything from in-depth blog posts and infographics to original research and case studies. Once you have some great content, it's time to reach out to other websites and build relationships. Look for opportunities to guest post on relevant blogs, participate in industry forums, or get featured in online publications. When you do earn a backlink, make sure it's a do-follow link, which means it passes link juice to your site. Building backlinks takes time and effort, but it's an essential part of any successful SEO strategy. Chapter 6. Track, test, and refine. Finally, let's talk about the ongoing process of tracking, testing, and refining your SEO strategy. In the ever-evolving world of SEO, what works today might not work tomorrow. That's why it's crucial to constantly monitor your website's performance and make adjustments as needed. Think of it like tending to a garden. You wouldn't just plant your seeds and walk away hoping for the best, would you? You'd water them, fertilize them, and keep an eye out for any pests or diseases that could harm your plants. The same goes for your website. You need to regularly check its vital signs, see what's working, what's not, and make adjustments accordingly. So how do you keep track of your website's SEO performance? Thankfully, there are some fantastic tools available like Google Analytics and Google Search Console that provide a wealth of data about your website's traffic, user behavior, and search engine visibility. Use these tools to monitor key metrics like organic traffic, bounce rate, average session duration, and keyword rankings. These metrics will give you valuable insights into how well your SEO strategy is performing and where there's room for improvement. But it's not enough to just track your metrics. You also need to be willing to experiment and test different approaches. Try tweaking your title tags and meta descriptions, experimenting with different content formats, or building links from new sources. The key is to be data-driven and make informed decisions based on what you're seeing in your analytics. Remember, SEO is not a one-time fix. It's an ongoing process of continuous improvement. Outro 15 times your website's traffic. So there you have it, my proven SEO method to 15 times your website traffic. Remember, SEO is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and consistency to see real results. But by implementing the strategies we've covered today, focusing on keyword clusters, creating in-depth content, building a strong internal linking structure, leveraging Schema Markup, earning high-quality backlinks, and consistently tracking your progress, you'll be well on your way to achieving sustainable long-term growth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more SEO insights and strategies. See you in the next video.